What if I told you that in the next 3 months, you can make more than you have in the entire year? And it's actually pretty straightforward. If you're tired of struggling and worrying about money all the time, then in this video, I'm gonna share with you some holiday themed digital product ideas that really anyone can start selling to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month. Now, I'm giving you that range because although it's simple and straightforward to create the products, those who market it the best are going to make the most money. So to help you with that, I'll link my digital product marketing video in the description box below. But the thing about October, November, December, January is that there's so many holidays and consumers are spending more than they usually do. So I want you to capitalize on it. And one of the ways that you can is with this first digital product idea. Thanksgiving, Christmas, these are all times where people are coming together. And when people are coming together, especially with the family, they don't want to be on their phone. They don't want to be on their iPad. So one thing that people are doing is creating and selling printables. Now, you create a PDF document and your customer is going to download that and print it out at their home, which is why it's called a printable. For the holidays, you're going to create a Thanksgiving or a Christmas related printable. These printables are typically games that bring families and groups of people together. So this Thanksgiving printable that I found, it just has things like word searches and coloring pages. Think, the kids' table at Thanksgiving that we had to sit at. These are things that parents would print out for their kids. They also have little games like who's most like the turkey, and these are games that families can play together. Now, to create these things, you're just going to use something simple like Canva. So Canva actually has this free word search maker, so you can make that one of your games, and you can find other tools here like a word scramble maker as well. They have some free ones on education.com. Put it together with some graphics that you find on Canva, and then there you go, you can upload it. Now, you can do this for Thanksgiving, you can do it for Christmas, you can even do it for New Year's, because I know that people get together for New Year's as well. And little kids might want like New Year's resolutions for kids, and you can create a printable around that. A lot of people are going to ask like, Energy, where do I actually sell these things? Well, the most popular place I'd say to sell it are actual platforms like Etsy, for example. So you can definitely list it there. I personally advocate for selling these on your own website because typically you're going to be able to charge more if you have it on your own website because there's no like competition and people aren't searching around and copying your stuff, etc. And so I like having your own website, something like Shopify, Gumroad, or Podia. Now, when you have your own website, you are going to want to have a custom domain. You don't just want a generic like myshopify.com because you want to look professional. For those of you who are going to get your own website, I suggest going with a .store domain specifically because .store domains were created for e-commerce brands and helps us actually be able to sell more. For example, in a recent study, .store domains were shown to get 2 times more visibility on Google, and 87% of people were more likely to click on a .store domain. So I feel like as a beginner, you're already giving yourself a leg up, and we need all the advantage that we can get. I mean, it only makes sense because if I see dogs.com versus dogs.store, I know if I'm shopping for something, I'm going to click on dogs.store. I know exactly what I'm going to get. Plus, when you get a .store domain, you get access to a bunch of discounts on tools that you're definitely going to use for your business, like email marketing and tax tools. For example, Elevate.store offers $1,600 in discounts to any other seller, but for .store users specifically, you get $2,500 discounts, which can be used for tools like MailChimp and QuickBooks, which are tools you're definitely going to need if you plan to make $5,000, $10,000 a month. As a bonus, .store domains are super affordable, so I got you guys a special deal. For your first year, you can get your .store domain for 99 cents only. All you need to do is click the link in the description and use code ENERGY to grab that special deal. Thank you so much for .store domains for sponsoring this part of the video. So staying on that holiday theme, we're going to have something that's a bit different than printables. So with printables, your customer is going to just download the PDF and print it out at their home printer, but some people, they don't want to do that. They just want something that is already made. So you guys can start creating holiday themed coloring books and activity books. Now, this is very similar to the first one that I suggested, except for you're going to be going through a platform called Amazon KDP. And so you will be creating the PDF, you'll upload the PDF to Amazon KDP, and then Amazon is going to actually print out a full-fledged book whenever your customer buys it. And because it's on Amazon, customers are already shopping for that, and like yours can come up in that search. It's actually really easy to create these books. They don't need to be so long. The main thing thing that you need to focus on is having a really good cover with the actual interior pages of this activity book, which is going to be word searches, coloring pages, word scramble, any type of like quiz or activity that kids can have during the holiday season. You know, if you have kids, what would your own kids like to play with or write in or color in for their books? The tool that you're going to use to create this is called BookBolt. Now, I have a bunch of videos on BookBolt, like full in-depth tutorials on how to create these books. But again, create the books, make it the best that you can, and then market it on something like TikTok, or even I feel like Facebook or Instagram would be really good. Anywhere where you can target mainly parents is going to be a great thing. Now, this next one is going to be for my Americans out there. We know that the election is coming up, and this is honestly one of the best times to make money if you're an American, because you can capitalize on this. This is what I did during the election before last, is I made political themed products and I sold that. When I tell you, as soon as I posted what I was selling, I started getting people reaching out. I didn't have any brand, I didn't have like any history, I didn't have anything. People were just reaching out because the product that I made was so unique and like people really wanted it, right? And so I would suggest, you know, creating mugs, creating t-shirts, creating prints, creating gag gifts and stuff like that around a political candidate of your choosing. Or you don't even have to choose a political candidate. I know there are a lot of people who like, I'm not voting for nobody. You know, you can create products around that if you don't want to make it for a specific candidate. Now, with these products, I would create them using Printify. I personally like Printify because it has really good quality and really good prices. So all you're doing is creating the actual design in Canva, and then you're uploading a PDF to Printify. And then Printify, when somebody makes an order, they're going to actually create it and send that thing, that mug, that art print, that coaster, that cup, whatever it is that you're making, to your customer. And it's completely free too, because you only pay after you make a sale. So say the product is $8 to produce and you list it for $15, but you're going to pay $8 when a customer pays you $15, right? Again, you can list it on something like Etsy, but I personally recommend doing it to your own website and just run like different types of ads. Or a lot of people are just making organic content on TikTok and then linking their store in the description. So you can make, you know, content about your political opponent, maybe like different snapshots or like video clips of them or something, and then, you know, get that traction on something like TikTok or whatever, and then have your store link in the description and people will buy from that. During the end of the year, people want to get right. So I suggest selling get right products. What are those? Well, those are just anything that could be related to like new year, new me. So if you're selling, you know, New Year's resolution journals, if you're selling New Year's resolution planners, if you're selling ebooks or guides like how to lose 10 pounds by New Year or how to finally get healthy in 2025. This could even be something about looks, like glowing up. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok or something, but like the glow up stuff is doing really, really well right now. So if you want to release like how to glow up for 2025 or something, anything that helps people get their stuff together, even how to finally have your financial life together in 2025. Something because people are motivated to make a change. And when people are motivated to make a change, they're motivated to buy things to help them make that change. This could be ebooks. I have a video all about how to create ebooks. I'll link that as well. This could be a mini course. It doesn't have to be, you know, 5-hour course. Just have 1 hour course or 1 hour masterclass or something. This could be a guide. This could be a how-to document. Anything that helps people get that transformation that they need. And, you know, you can sell it any time of the day. Once you make it, it's all about marketing, but people can buy it literally when you're sleeping, which comes the idea of like how to make money while you sleep. The upfront work you do have to do, the marketing you do have to do, but once you have that system in place, like the payoff is exponential. This next one is for my people who are like, I don't really know how to do all of that other stuff, but one thing I do know how to do is cook. This is for y'all. So I would suggest selling holiday themed recipes. People are going to be cooking for the holidays. People are always cooking, but like there could be certain holiday foods that you do really, really well. Well, I suggest you start going on TikTok, you start going on Instagram, film 30-second videos of the food literally that you made. Just film a freaking video while you're cooking or while you're eating it. If it looks good enough, people will start asking you for the recipe, and you can start creating and selling a recipe ebook, PDF, Christmas recipes or something, you know. I would personally buy that because I need some recipes. So if y'all are selling some recipe that is quick and easy, then I would suggest doing that. And these don't only need to be holiday themed, but I would just say, you know, capitalize on that, like Thanksgiving recipe ebook, just because it's like perfect time for that. But when you do grow this base, you can also sell regular recipe books as well. The last one is one that doesn't really have a lot of competition because this is for like specific people who have specific knowledge. So sewing and crochet patterns are really just popping off. Crochet, knit, sewing patterns, they're popping off. People are making serious money. I know because I recently started buying these and I saw like, dang, these people are making bank off of these. So if you know how to sew, or even if you don't know how to sew or crochet or knit, but you know somebody, y'all better go to the local nursing home and be like, hey, look, do y'all want to make some money? Okay, let's go a little deal 50-50, okay? And like, just find somebody who knows how to make crochet, sewing, knit patterns, and then you can actually upload those patterns. It's like instructions essentially for how to create a certain thing. And these can be Christmas, Thanksgiving themed sewing, crochet, and knit patterns. And you can sell those and people actually buy that because people don't know how to make these themselves and they can't really figure it out. So they would just rather pay, you know, $5, whatever it is, even more expensive, $15, $20. They can really like go up there. And you don't have so much competition because it is something that's like requires specialized knowledge. The gates aren't open to just anybody. But like I said, if you can partner with somebody who knows how to do those things and be like, look, I'll do all the marketing for you, I will create the website for you, I'll do all of that, and we go 50-50 profit share, like I would do that if you don't have that specific knowledge. But if you do have that knowledge, then I would just create that myself, right? I'm personally learning how to sew because I'm making all my own clothes. I don't want to buy anything because I feel like these companies, they don't really make good quality anymore. And I want my own personal style. I feel like you go to the store, everything is the same. Once I learn how to like sew really well, you bet your buttons I'm gonna start selling sewing patterns too and having an extra stream of income. So I'm learning, but like if you guys already know or you can partner with somebody who knows, start selling those things because you can make an extra $5,000 a month easily from that. There's honestly so many different digital products that you could sell. These are just some like basic ideas that I'm giving you. If you want to learn how to get more ideas, then I will link my digital product playlist down below. Other than that, tell me what other videos do you guys want to see? What other questions do you have? Leave them in the description box. I will see you in my next video.